It's no secret that watch brands often find inspiration in others to create new timepieces, like the Omega Speedmaster Ultraman Edition or the Casio G-Shock Transformers Edition, which I reviewed earlier last month. You can click the bar in the top right to go to it now. And Seiko is no different because the Cocktail Time series is inspired by the famous mixologist Mr. Shinobu Ishigake, who runs a bar in Shibuya, Tokyo called the Ishinohana bar. Whether you're a fan of mixed drinks or not, the Seiko Cocktail Time is no doubt one of the most sought after collections by Seiko fans worldwide, and from its name, I think represents a fun time whenever it's on your wrist. So let's take a closer look and see how it performs. The model that I'm reviewing today is also known as the SRPB41J1 Blue Moon. It wears very comfortably at 48.5mm in diameter with a 14.5mm thickness. As a dress watch, it performs beautifully by not only being able to fit under the cuff of your formal wear easily, but the dial is also subtle enough to only be noticed by others when they spot it on your wrist. To me, this makes perfect sense because a dress watch should never feel overbearing, as though it's being forced down the throat of the person who looks at it. The blue dial is very attractive to look at, and its official name is the Sunray dial. It is a pressed pattern that is made possible through a 7-layer texturing process, giving it a 3D look that just pops. The look is further enhanced by the Hexalex crystal case. Let us also not forget about the slim design of the hands, which are crafted and curved by skilled craftsmen at Seiko, giving the overall watch a slimmer look. The crystal has no date magnifier, but there is certainly no problem in seeing everything you need within a glance. Other features include having an oversized crown, which contradicts the overall slim design that Seiko was going for with the Blue Moon. But the upside is that it is easier to grip and operate compared to a smaller crown, although some people have found the crown size simply too off-putting to swallow. It has a water resistance of only 50 meters, so it's best to keep the watch as dry as possible. I'll even suggest removing it completely from your wrist before running your hands under the tap. Also worth noting is that I've removed the regular steel bracelet and replaced it with this leather strap here because it's more comfortable to wear that way. It's just my personal preference. Plus, I think the blue dial stands out even more against the black leather over steel. Moving on to the movement, this piece is powered by the 4R35 movement and comes with 41 hours of power reserve. The movement is hackable, but I think many would have preferred it to have the 6R15, which is considered more superior, equipped with a 50-hour power reserve and is a hand-winding movement. Thankfully, the 4R35 is also not a bad movement at 21,600 beats per second. So, could Seiko have put in a better movement? I'd say yes, but that would drive the price of this piece up higher. So I say we just take what we can get and be happy with it. You can also see the movement in action from the open case back and bear witness to the striking golden balance wheel which bounces off light beautifully, and this would be a secret known only to the wearer. The Blue Moon hits almost all of the right spots when it comes to design, wearability, and overall comfort. I would suggest checking out the watch before you buy it to see if you can accept the oversized crown, because it can be a deal breaker for some. The movement could be better, but overall for the price point, it is still a package from Seiko that is worth some serious consideration. You should also check out some of the other models from this line with different colored dials to find the one that suits you the best. That's all I have for today, so until